What's happening, everyone? It's Joe, and this week I'm talking to you about another one of my wonderful summertime fragrances. This week we're doing a limited edition one, and but at the time of recording it's still available, and that is of the Immortals from Zaharoff. Stay tuned. To start out, tell you a little bit about the fragrance. This is from Zaharoff. And this was made in collaboration with Curly Sense. Did I get that right? I always get that wrong. Yes, this is made in collaboration with Andrea from Curly Sense on YouTube, and this is part of their Z Creator series with Justin Copeland and also Ross from TLTG. The perfumer on this was Gino Percatino from Maine. They classify this as an ambery, musky, and woody fragrance. The notes on it are top notes of bergamot, honey, rum, sea salt, coffee, pure brandy. Middle notes, cashmere wood, coconut, jasmine absolute, fig, praline, tonka bean. Bottom notes of musk, sandalwood, amber, vanilla, and oud. The fragrance itself comes in this beautiful little box, has a little bit of a textured raised thing with the Ouroboros snake here. A fun little fact, I guess, this is actually Andrea's handwriting of the Immortals. She wrote that, which is also on the plate itself. The fragrance itself comes in a 4.2 ounce, 120 milliliter bottle, and has this this nice little plate on the cover of it. Again, has this raised Ouroboros on it. Again, overall, I gotta say, the presentation on this is absolutely beautiful. The bottle itself, I love the shape of the Zaharoff bottles. I think it's unique, but it's not gaudy. It comes across as classy. I love the plate on there. I haven't had any issues of it popping off or anything like that. I keep it in the box though, so the cap is not magnetic, but it sits there firmly on, and I like it. I actually like the cap quite a bit, the Zaharoff cap. As far as the fragrance itself goes, the vibe of this one, picture yourself sitting poolside at some beachside resort. You can either be at the pool or you can be on the beach itself, but either way, you're sitting in one of those lounger chairs. You've got an umbrella over you, you've got a cigar in one hand, and in the other hand you've got a pina colada. And that's kind of how it comes across to me. There's a little bit of sunscreen from that coconut, but it doesn't come across as like sunscreen. It just gives you that vibe of like, I'm protecting my skin. Extreme summertime fragrance. I think I'm going to assume, I don't know Andrea's audience, but I assume that it's a lot of men. This fragrance does not strike me as particularly feminine. I think it's unisex, but I think it's probably a little bit more masculine than it is feminine. I get a little bit of the coffee, I get a little bit of the brandy, so it comes across as a little bit warm like that. But in spite of that, it still comes across like a vacation scent to me. It's very, very much summer in a bottle. You get all the tropical fruits there of like the coconut and figs and things like that. But in addition to that, you get the booze, you get the coffee, and you get the honey that kind of ground it and bring it in and warm it up a little bit. So this thing lasts a good while for me. And as it dries down, it just, again, becomes a little bit more woody and warm. But that's great, especially in the summertime. The best application, I would say, for this fragrance, I would say this is probably a little bit better in the evenings, but if you're going to the beach or something like that, it's perfectly fitting. If you're in some place like that where it's super sunny, I think the smell that would come off of you with this is very inviting, and people would enjoy it. I enjoy it quite a bit. I've given some, I made a little decant of it for my mom because she really liked it as well. So I'm sharing the love. But I think, as I mentioned before, it's still available. It's like 160 bucks. So for 120 milliliters, that's a pretty good deal. I say, go get a sample. If nothing else, you can get samples of everything that Zaharoff has, and I think they're all beautiful, different, varying scents. Quite a range that he's got on the website. but this is still available. It is a limited edition though, so once it's gone, I believe it's gone and it's gone. So go get a sample, and if you like it, pick up a bottle while you still can. It's an absolutely gorgeous scent, different and unique, which I appreciate. It's unique. It's going to be different from what everyone else is smelling like out there, especially in the summertime, where you get a whole bunch of like aquatics and a bunch of citruses and stuff like that. This is a unique take on a summer fragrance that goes away from the typical standard scent profiles that you would get. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you got some value out of it. If you like it, or if you have any thoughts, please leave a comment below, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye.